Alright, so for those of you just tuning in, we are going to have a special coaching session with Mr. Radiant player, Mr. Elusive SG here. Huge shout out to him for volunteering to assist us on this. He's been supporting our channel for a long time as a personal friend of mine as well, IRL. Let's first pick, I'm probably going to just play like Viper, a controller, and it's probably one of the more complicated like roles to play, like what to do and stuff. So I think I really appreciate like some kind of guidance in terms of like a coach of a Radiant level teaching me exactly like what is the things I need to think of. And hopefully you guys can also take a thing or two of learning from a very good player what is their thought process also. Mr. Elusive, are you in the chat?
Yes.
Okay, so first round. Usually like on the first match, I'll just usually try like smoke the one side. Like since I see Omen moving there, I'll probably like do something like this.
Toxin screen down.
I guess I'll hold the flank here.
Toxins going up.
Last player standing.
Ah, holding here should have been the right decision, right? There wasn't like too much mistakes of like holding this angle. But after I kill the Cypher, I guess I should be like turning to focus on the other
Yeah, there's
angle.
nothing wrong with that.
For this like second round, you normally will buy like what will your item choice be? Like Spectre?
I'll just save because
save
you lost
for-
the round.
Not even, no armor also. Like no utility, no armor.
No armor, no. You can buy like a sheriff if you're confident.
Nope, not confident. So I'll go with a classic. Nice.
You can just buy full shield, it's more.
Full shield. Do I go Phantom or I can just use like Stinger?
Because they lost the round, right? So they have no guns, so I would just keep the gun. Also,
What
you forgot to
item?
buy your Molotov, your C, but it's
Oh,
fine.
do you buy utility so early?
Yeah, you always buy full util every round.
Okay.
As much as possible.
30 seconds left.
You have a lot of time to just walk in.
Ah!
Take your time.
Okay, that was an aim problem. That was an aim problem.
Okay, one thing for sure is your team doesn't have a dive duelist. You don't have jet, you don't have race to like go into site. Everybody has to walk. You guys should be taking it slow and finding kills around the map. Another place that you can do is called lurk. So basically you go separate from your team and you walk up everywhere and try to catch someone off guard. Basically you're not going inside, you're playing for kills. Because the vision is if you pick someone off, you're like forcing them to rotate to you. If not, they lose the area. So your team is planting, you can go and run ahead.
So I shouldn't like just be staying here and like continue lurking.
Or you can lurk mid if you have time. Like you can walk up mid.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, like that. There you go.
I see. If I lurk this way, is it correct? Like through this angle? Because this is like pushing side, right?
Basically, your point of the lurk is to not make any sound so that they don't look at you. They try to catch them off guard, like when they're running away.
But in this case, like all my
One
team is all
enemy
coming
remaining.
here.
Yeah, so you can just walk up B already. Another thing you want to do is like to watch your crosshair placement. So you want to like aim your crosshair at like head level. So when they
Yup.
swing, you can just like tap them in the head rather than shooting their bodies.
But if I see my chamber is like already at side A, do I lurk mid?
In this case, your chamber is lurking, so you can try to follow your team or you can go mid. Yeah,
Last player standing.
That was tough, that was tough.
yeah, but that's how you lurk. Generally, you want to wait for them to walk past you, then you just shoot them from the back.
So I just put my utilities down and then I just like lurk around.
Yep, because Viper's utility is like global, so you don't have to be near your utility to use it. So you just throw your wall and leave your team. But as a lurker, the thing you don't want to do is die first. Because if
Okay.
you die first, you like give them info. So one thing as
Last
Viper you can do
player
is you use your molly to push them out. You push them off a certain angle. Like if you know you're in a corner, you just shoot your molly there.
So like in this case when the spike was like here, I should have like put the molly like somewhere
Yeah,
around
you
here.
should have mollied somewhere there, yeah. Then you're forced to like move or reposition. But downside is your team is not choosing to go side, they're just picking me and dying. So there's nothing you can do about that. It's really nothing you can do about that, even in high elo. Another way to describe lurk is you try to catch the people who are rotating off guard. So like you can lurk mid and if they're gonna rotate, you just hold it. Something like that. So normally on rounds that you have out and you're normally the lurker, right? You just try to follow them in and take space with them. That's assuming your whole team doesn't just die like that.
Or if we switch sides and now I'm like the defenders, does lurk also still work?
It depends on how the round is going. Because your whole point is as defenders is to play numbers. So you should like play on side with your team. But let's say you know 5 of them are there, then you can go lurk mid or something and flank them.
I'm just gonna like still stay here because maybe they rotate.
Yeah, that's correct. Because you don't have much information. You can start flanking, yeah.
Spike down A.
But you can run because
One
your team
enemy
needs
remaining.
the distance anyways. And the bomb is on the map. Normally if you see bomb on map, we can start rotating. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. On second round, normally you buy shield and you buy full utility. If you win, you would like buy a stinger, a spectre, or even a vandal if you can.
I
But
see.
the priority is full util and a shield first. And let's say in a situation where you won both rounds, like round 1 and 2, like pistol and the round after,
Yeah.
you bring your guns over to the next round to make sure you can fight the 4th round. So you don't buy vandals on 3rd round. Well, obviously you try to win the 3rd round because as a weaker weapons, right, you win 3rd round, the enemy has no money for the next 2 rounds. so you'll be having a lot of free rounds.
At your level, would you care like how much money the enemy has? So if I like open the scoreboard here, would you care like how much credits they have?
The
I see.
amount of credits they have determines what you want to buy.
Okay, so if I see something like that, what are the thought process like running through your mind?
If you have a full buy, then honestly, what I would think is you just play safe lor, because they have better guns than you right now.
Poison orb emitting.
Spike planted.
I shouldn't force it, right?
Force what?
Force a fight. I should wait for my team.
Yeah, you can wait for your team and them. But you did good to delay them. Like you molly there so they can't come in.
It was a good choice for me to just like hold it as much as I can and then just like back off, right?
Yeah, if you know
Instead-
you're pushing, like you know you won't win the fight against like 3 people, you just molly and run to delay them. But last time you did good, like you molly so they cannot chase you. So yeah, your molly is a very good tool to delay people from coming in. Like if you know they're rushing, you throw your molly, they cannot come in. You are like essentially buying time for your team to come over and help you. So the whole point is just delay, buy time so your team can win the fight. Oh, okay.
Sheesh. Nice. GG's. Do you have time for one more? I think like
Sure,
it's
sure, sure.
useful to know all these tips. Now I'm going to try to like put all of the knowledge to better use. So Reyna is mid, Sova is mid, Jet is missing.
Good part of you
Jet
lucky
is-
is that you can probably backstab all 3 of them right now.
Last player
That's a
standing.
good part of lucky.
One enemy remaining.
I think Jet is at B, right?
Clutch.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's a power alert. You just kill them from the back and they won't
Nice.
see you. On the rounds that you lost, right, you want to make sure your minimum next round, like if you open a buy menu, right, you must make sure your minimum next round is above 3,900 so you can buy a Vandal and full shield.
I see the power of luck now.
Now you guys can choose to go A together because should have
Toxin
only
screen
like one
down.
guy.
Poison orb emitting. Well,
Yeah, it definitely feels like a lot more control, like more consistency now with like the lurking mode.
With Lurker, you also gain more map control that you normally won't have if you go 5 men on one side. Let's say you lurk A, right? Then you see them running away, you can like home to your team, tell them you're rotating, then you can just ask everyone to rotate.
So probably Cypher expects me here now.
Yep. So you should get ready to fight him. I'm more surprised he's not.
I'm confused whether I want to push in here or whether I
You
wait.
can. You can just walk. You can walk up to the main. They won't expect you because they are fighting like occupied on mid.
Spike down
I see.
mid.
So that's the job for Lurker. You try to take opportunities that they are not looking at you.
dead fool.
When we're engaging, like if I see like some people fighting, then I know that the side could be clear.
Could be lah, but you will never guarantee. So you should still like play with precaution. You know, you don't like wide swing, don't run. Just walk and try to find them.
The Jet was also like.
Yeah, they're
lurking.
expecting you. You've been going there for a while already. Should like
Okay.
switching up.
Frick, both of them are here.
Below you.
One enemy.
Nice.
Reloading.
Don't know why you're so far not looking at late. There's a guy in already.
Spike down B.
They're dead.
Nice. You don't know where the last two is, huh?
One enemy remaining.
You had your fun. My turn.
One enemy remaining.
3 down.
Last player standing.
Nice.
What a waste.
Solid stuff.
Win.
Very easy.
Sheesh, thank you, sir. Wow, how did I go from last to first just with a coaching session? Awesome stuff. Insane stuff, Mr. Elusive.
Also, something good that you did there, although they didn't come, is you reposition after he smoked. Because he knows you're there, right? He will try to kill you. When you reposition in market just now, like you reposition right beside his smoke, he won't expect you there. So if he did come there, you would kill him. With very good positioning.
I see, got it. But thank you so much, sir, for the coaching. I feel like it helped a bunch. Crazy stuff. Mr. Elusive, Mr. Radiant here, very nice to coach us today for bronze. But thank you so much, really appreciate that. And if you guys have time, make sure you check out his stream as well. You can check him out. Really, really solid stuff, really great gameplay. If any of you want to improve your Valorant skills, from last place going to like first on the team MVP, solid stuff. But thank you so much, Elusive. Thank you. Appreciate it.
No problem, sir.
So I think like to summarize the important things that I learned is lurking was like really, really good, especially in like a controller like Viper where I can just throw down my stuff. And then I try to like open the map, create more space for my team. As long as I don't die, right? Like the times that I died when they expected me, like when the Jet saw me, those are like really because I didn't really do anything for the team. But when I got like one pick off and stuff, then it suddenly became like a 5v4, which I think it was like a tremendous advantage. Yeah, I think it's really, really solid. Learned a lot so far.